Pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball. The 3-0 pitch, swing and long drive. There it is, number 500, the career 500th home run for Michael Jack Smith.
Okay, first off, I'm cracking up because you guys have no idea what is about to happen right over here. And trust me, you don't actually want to. Welcome to the Phanlot, first and foremost. You can like us at facebook.com/Phanlot Phillies and facebook.com/Old City Sports Network on why are you doing this to me? On Twitter at the Phanlot and www.oldcities I can't even read. oldcitysports.com for all of your favorite OCSN pods, articles, and more. If you're listening to us, you're going to be very confused about why I'm laughing. But if you are watching us on camera, then you know exactly why. And my apologies.
Hey.
Also, we already got our favorite listener, so we should just I cannot with you right now at all. All right, so like I just said, Tommy's in. He says the bullpen is a fucking problem. And
it's a total problem.
Is Lidge still able to deliver like he used to, asking for? Oh man, dude, I wish. I wish so bad.
Is that something we can do? Can
no,
we,
he's
what?
done.
No, we just bring him back.
So, well, I guess I should go into the segment. Makes sense, right? Let's get into the dugout. The dugout is brought to you by Body Check Wellness. You can go to www.bodycheckwellness.com and use promo code OCS for 25% off your CBD needs for you and your pets. What was that?
I just whipped my hair.
Okay, a little backstory. This thing that Vince is wearing on his head right now, because I really don't know what to call it, mysteriously showed up at our door a couple days ago. And
I got motherfucking highlights.
We thought it would be really funny just for him to wear it, but I didn't realize how terrifying it would actually be. And I do mean terrifying.
I don't know. I might have to grow my hair out.
Oh God, you're going to be single. What are you doing? All right, let's get into this. It was really looking like we were going to have a sweep tonight, and it got completely blown out right at the end, per usual, Phillies. The final scores, game 1 was Phillies 3, Marlins 2. Game 2 was Phillies 4, Marlins 3. And tonight we had 5 and they had 6.
I'm not upset.
I am.
I get it. The Brewers are behind us, but they took 2 out of 3. They won the series. I understand it's crunch time, but dude, let's be grateful that we got 2 out of 3.
No, yes, but no. I'm upset by how we lost. We had the lead. Everything was going good. All of a sudden, David Robertson comes in and blows it for us, and we lost it in the 9th.
Yeah, our bullpen definitely fucked this game. I mean,
well, no, David Robertson fucked this game.
The wind also. Schwarber, I think, would have had 2 home runs tonight.
Okay, no, it was not that windy.
All right, that one he smoked in the upper deck was a home run.
I don't know how to look at you right now. It's very, very terrifying.
It's got to be gone. I'm starting to get fucking hot.
Welcome to my life. Tom says, oh God, it touched me. Gross. Tom says, yeah, but this was ours, but our closer blew it. Absolutely. That's exactly what I'm saying too. We had this as a W, and he just let it slip out of our hands. What is wrong with your face?
Nothing. It looks like the dude runs out of the baseline on that list.
No.
Highlight they had.
No.
He kind of does, hypothetically.
It's not like that when you're running home.
No, when he's running the first base, it is. He's in the base path, and then he cuts outside of it.
Sorry, I thought I heard a door. Tom says, we've had 3 different closers this year. Yeah, there hasn't really been a designated spot. I mean, there was, and then there wasn't, and then there was a presumed one, but not actually one. It's a mess. But, I mean, what are we even going to do about it anymore? The good news, though, about that is, who was it, Dominguez?
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Through 15 pitches, he walked 2 people and had a strikeout.
Okay, that's not what I was just saying. But yes, I think, was it Dominguez that they were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's down in rehab games.
He pitched today and did pretty well. And Eflin is also supposed to pitch tomorrow. I think he's going to start the game, but he's not expected to play as a typical starter. Like, he's not expected to go deep at all. So hopefully we can get both of them back into the bullpen, which would be huge.
Yeah.
Tommy Boy says, we are screwed. We have to close games. We have to. You can't get the lead and blow it in the playoffs. It's true. Like you were saying earlier, Vince, this is crunch time.
Yeah.
We are constantly moving in and out of like the second and third wild card spot. And at this point, it doesn't matter if and when, fingers crossed, we get to the wild card. We already don't have home field advantage. And the Phillies have not really done that well at away games.
Yeah, the away game's been a lot of a problem lately, and that really needs to get drastically changed.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Because if we get past the first round and we have, what is it, 3-5-7, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so we have a 5-game series. You can't count 3 of them as a fucking loss if we're coming in as a wild card.
They just showed a Taco Bell commercial, and now I'm hungry. Sorry. Let's take this pity shot because we feel sorry for ourselves. Actually, I don't feel sorry. I'm just angry. Let's be honest.
Now we got a 3-game series against the Nationals, and then coming up, and then we have the Marlins again. So, I mean, we could tack on 5 more wins because I'm giving them 7 out of 9. So,
I can't deal with your predictions
why?
because they're always insane. Tom says, well, we have to get past the 3 games first. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know with the Nats being eliminated. It just seems fitting that they would kind of just bring up a bunch of their minor leaguers to see how they're looking.
No, it's actually funny to me because the Nats get eliminated and all of a sudden they like start playing some baseball.
Yeah, they did actually.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to do you want to do pitching or the bats?
I want to do some fucking cocaine and wake up, but
Jesus, not this.
we can go pitching if you want.
Alrighty. All right. Pitcher's Poison. Pitcher's Poison is brought to you by Iceworks Skate Zone. You can go to www.iceworks.net to learn how to skate, catch a college hockey game, or grab some food and a beer. And if you're really lucky, you'll catch Flyers Alley or Old City Sports Network. Did I screw that up?
No.
Okay, good.
We have an event coming up there
in October. It's actually gonna be a lot of fun. So if anyone's around, we will kind of promote that a little bit more for our Lord and Savior, Jesse from Delco. So, another comment. Hang on. Tom says, not how it works. They will show up, nothing to play for. I gotcha. You good? Uh-oh.
We've kind of had I think we swept them every time we played them, right?
Who?
The Nationals. Besides that doubleheader we had.
No. When we have been at their ballpark, we have not actually.
Okay, well, they're at our ballpark.
I understand, but that's not what you just said.
No, but I'm saying they're coming to us again.
Yeah. But also, our guys have to show up.
I seen them with a meme that had them marked as the Losington Nationals, and I thought that was hilarious.
Losington. Okay, so pitching. It was good until it wasn't. I mean, I don't really know how else to put it. In game 1, we had Nola as our starter. He did great. I was really happy with his performance. He went 6.2 innings. He had 4 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walked bases, and 10 strikeouts. So I was very happy with that performance.
Yeah, that
especially coming off of that horrific away game. It was awful.
Yeah, that was his 4th time having 10 strikeouts in a game, and that was also the game of his 2000s pitch, not pitch. So I mean, that's awesome. I mean, see him come and bounce back like that. I mean, I know it is the Marlins, but they still got players like Rojas and Birdie and Bidet.
I know it sounds like bidet, right?
Yeah,
I think it's like blood day or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I always call him bidet because it's funny. Tom is agreeing. He says Nola was decent this series. He was. We needed him to be, and I'm glad that he showed up for us.
Hopefully, it's a confidence booster for him, if anything.
He doesn't need a confidence booster. He just needs to fucking stay focused. He knows he is like a great pitcher. He just has to keep his mind on the game, keep his focus, and we're good.
Oh, yeah, when he's good, he's totally on point. But when the last couple series happened, You always need that one to get you back in, and I couldn't think of one to where he needs to get him back in then right before postseason. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, also after Noah, we saw Alvarado, Hand, Brogdon, and Robertson, and it was only Brad Hand that scored another run. He did not last long. They pulled him out pretty quickly.
I was a big fan of Brad Hand. I was giving a lot of. No, not gonna say that one.
I don't even want to know where your mind's going because it's a scary place.
But it's just this. I think it's like since the All-Star break, he's literally just fell off from what he was before. Like he's had like one, maybe 2 games, and that's saying a lot for him. Like he should be coming in and like I'll give him like 1 out of every 3 he has a bad game. But when it's like literally almost every game, and like his pitches tonight, they were just all over the place.
Yeah, he's been struggling, but a lot of our bullpen has been struggling right now, and it's not the time to have struggles. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
So in game 2, we saw Bailey falter. Again, he was amazing. Like he has been. What's been like the past 3 at bat or
At bats?
Yeah, I screwed up. Times he started.
Yeah, it's like 4 starts.
Really?
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
He's had 4 great starts.
So he went 5.1 innings. He had 7 hits, only 2 earned runs. He did not walk anybody, and he had 3 strikeouts.
I feel like that stat right there, him not walking anybody, is huge for him.
Yeah.
Because I know the games that he has lost, he's walked at least 4 people in that, and they were the ones that got on the board.
He's gotten a lot better with his command zone, walking batters, all that, his strikeouts. I'm so impressed by his performance.
Yeah, he's getting better command of his ball.
Absolutely.
And I mean, that's just like I've been saying, we make it to the postseason. I just want to make it there. That's it. I'm looking at next season. Like I know
I'd be happy if we make it there, but I want to go all the way.
Everybody wants to go all the way. That's a given fact. But having a team that we have right now, that where if the season ends in that first week of the playoffs, we can look and find easy adjustments. And then you have players like Stote that came up. He's commanded.
By the way, guys, earlier today he called him Bryson, or I'm sorry, what's his name? Boston.
Do you want to open this box?
I do, because it makes me very happy. Boston Scott.
Boston Scott has a hamstring injury.
Boston Scott.
What did I say?
Well,
you know what the fuck I meant.
Boston Scott.
And he's trying to use that as a reason why he lost the game of pool to me the second time.
Oh my God, we are not on this. You need to get
I have
over
to go back.
your shit.
Now I have to go back.
You need therapy?
I have to beat him in pool again.
It's a good thing to have.
It's not me. It's him.
It's you.
He's the one.
It's not
He
me,
won't let it go.
He probably doesn't even know who you are.
Well, I'm going to start sending him sound clips from Frozen singing Let It Go. So that way he lets it go. I'm better at pool than him. He just needs to accept it.
Oh my God.
And he owes me $50 now.
Tom says, are you DSE? What does that mean?
DSE?
I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Tom?
Doing significant cocaine? Or is that an E? You say C or E?
E.
Oh. Well.
He said dyslexic. I'm confused.
Yeah,
I know you're dyslexic.
You just hurt everybody's head at this table right here.
Well, that's not hard to do. Let's just be honest on that one. All right. So after Falter was pulled, we got to see Bilotti, Alvarado, and Brogdon. Brogdon was the only other guy to score a run.
Is Bilotti pissing you off, or is it just me?
No. It's apparently just you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bilotti doesn't know how to throw a fucking pitch, apparently.
What do you mean? In this one, he went 1.2 innings. He had 1 hit, 0 earned runs, 0 walks, and 3 strikeouts. What are you talking about?
He didn't fare too well in the last couple times he's been up there. Coonrod surprised me tonight because he struggled.
Don't jump ahead. We're not there yet.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll hit the bus stop.
What?
I'll stop. I'll wait.
All right, Mr. Krabs. Tom, this will be so much easier when I don't have to type this shit and I can just talk.
Well, that'll be September 23rd when we go
find
live.
that too. I thought we were going live Friday. Are we not?
No, we're going live for the.
I know, like the last.
It's going to be the home game with us against the Braves.
I thought we were doing Phanlot Fridays.
We're milking it in slowly.
I'm going to talk to him off camera because he's insane.
I'm not, but we're going to be doing the 23rd.
Did your mother have you tested?
What?
Are you crazy?
I don't know. I got hit by a fucking motorcycle when I was 3 years old.
This
Something's
is a Big
wrong
Bang
with my head.
Theory quote. Get your shit together.
Okay. We're doing ESPN Plus and Apple.
There are no more Apple TV games.
Well, I know, but I'm saying that's what we're doing this year. And then next season, I think we're going to.
You're just making this shit up as you go. You realize that, right?
My entire life has been made up as it goes. My job asked me how much I like being there, and I'm like, for right now, it's good.
Okay, so let's move on to tonight's game because he's gone. We had Gibson at the mound. He went 5 innings. He had 9 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, and only 2 strikeouts.
I don't think I would have pulled him when Rob did. He was starting to struggle, but then I feel like that's his time that's when he gets like warm and he's just.
No, he struggled. I think it was the 3rd, and then he kind of like figured himself back out again. It may have been the 2nd. I can't quite remember, but it was only one other person that had one other pitcher that had earned runs since that. So I'm okay with him being pulled then because it didn't have any other negative results up until the 9th.
Mm-hmm.
So after him, we saw Natoli, Coonrod, Hand, and Robertson. And
I like Natoli.
He did great.
He had his first major league peg, which is awesome.
Plus, we got him from the Blue Jays. I mean, maybe it was. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know who he's pegged before.
Well, you're the one who just said it was first. You know what? Go away. Go away right now. God, somebody saved me from him. So yeah, like I was saying, Robertson was the one that kind of blew it for us.
There were some defensive errors. I mean, Bohm.
Don't do it. No, Bohm was on fire. The person that really screwed up defensively tonight when it mattered most is a person's name I don't want to say.
Because you have a crush on him.
I don't have a crush on him. God damn it. He's just my favorite player.
Is his name Reese by any chance?
Maybe.
You know what, dude? He's allowed to make mistakes. To be honest, I don't blame him for tonight. Like, I understand he like made the mistake on the game, but everybody like bashes him as like some bad defensive player, and I will fight each and
every one of you.
I've seen him go out of his way more than he needed to, where he's almost doing a full out ninja split to grab a ball. Rather than be like, well, I know I can't reach it. Like he could definitely hurt himself, and a lot of times he's tried saving it. And it's all bad throws to him, and people blame him. It's just like the other side of it, where people always blame the catcher, for not grabbing a wild pitch, but somebody threw that wild pitch, and it just so happens to be the pitcher. So why don't we look at that guy?
Okay, let's move on. You good? Do you have anything else left to say?
I got so much to fucking say about today.
I don't want to hear it though. All right, let's go on to Batter Up. So Batter Up is brought to you by Norse Beards. Hey, head on over. We'll get there. We'll get there. Head on over to www.norsebeards.com. You can use promo code OCS for 25% off your Beardsman products. Somebody's wearing it right now.
I am, and it's probably the best my face has ever smelled.
I was just gonna say, like, ladies, it makes their beard smell really good. So there's that.
Yeah, and I did not. I normally wash and condition on separate days with my beard, and
that's weird.
What?
Why don't you just do both?
because I don't like using shampoo on it on consecutive days, so I normally scrub it with the body wash because it's an all around thing. It's a
Why are boys so weird?
what I literally I shampooed my hair, washed my body, and cleaned the shower all with one
You do not clean that
product.
shower
I
at
scrubbed
all.
it.
You do not clean that shower, dude.
Yeah, I did.
You
But
think you do.
I did not condition today, and I received their product today. I have it in my beard, and my beard has never felt softer than it does right now. And it smells like I literally just got out of a dryer. Like that dryer sheet smell.
No,
It's fucking amazing.
it does not smell like a dryer sheet
Okay, it smells different to you, but that's also because of certain reasons.
because you're a smoker.
No, because I'm a man and you're a woman.
What? No.
I got no other proof.
Jesus. All right. I can't deal with him. I'm sure you guys can't either. So let's talk about our offensive plays this series. I have a couple people that really showed up. Can we talk about Sosa, the man that you bashed and did
what
not
have we
want
learned
in this game?
I am 2 for 3
Oh, good grief.
on bashing people and then becoming better. That is
Really?
literally-
Because the people you
guess
bash,
who's guess,
the
guess what?
people
Guess
that
what?
you bash also seem to get injured and taken out of the lineup.
Who?
Castellanos,
That's his own
right when he was getting hot.
he stubbed his toe
right
on his
when
dresser.
Dude, right when you started supporting him, he got on the IL. What does that say?
It says that he really should watch out for his fucking dresser. He got turf toe.
I cannot. Okay, that's not why he's. It's not why he's on the IL.
Then whatever excuse he made, no man is going to say, I stubbed my toe on my dresser. That's why I can't play today.
Shush. First off, he had turf toe, which is a sprain in the big toe. Then he came back in, and then he had a right oblique sprain, which is why he's on the IL. You're out of your mind. Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I can imagine he stubbed his toe, and when he landed, he hurt his oblique somehow, which just makes sense.
Get the fuck out of here.
So anyway,
you know who else showed up? Genie Boy, Segura.
Dude, I think.
Ooh, that's why I keep touching my toe. It's the fucking wig. Out of here. It looks like an animal on the floor right now.
It looks like a little Pomeranian.
I'm like,
thing.
what is tickling my toe? And it's the damn wig. God, that is so creepy to me.
Genie has been my fucking favorite player so far this season. And this is once again another player I hated two seasons ago.
You hated Segura. You hated Quinn.
I know. Quinn could have hit 10 straight home runs. I would still have hated his guts.
Oh my God.
I did not like Segura at first. And then he started popping off, and I was like, all right, Genie, you're growing on me. And then
the fact that he gets walked and then he gets really pissed off and gets homers off of that is one of my favorite things, probably the most favorite thing I love about him.
Yeah,
he takes it personally, and I love that because he produces.
When I watched the team chase him around the field when he had that, this is like either last season before, but the team chase him and he was running around like an airplane and shit. I was fucking dying. I was like, Genie is now one of my favorite players, and he's going down like that. And then he's just been rolling ever since then, and I'm enjoying every bit of watching that dude step up at the plate or be in the field.
Tom is asking, what's your thoughts on Soto? Is Soto doing well right now? Because I haven't actually been following him since he's been traded.
Juan Soto?
Well, yeah.
Is that? I think. Well, I'm like sitting there like.
Unless he like misspelled Sosa.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was wondering. I feel like he made a bad decision with where he went.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so also it wasn't. They were all expecting to get Tatis Jr. back, and
yeah,
he screwed the whole team over. So,
in my eyes, I see the Brewers potentially knocking the Padres out. Brewers struggled.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Also, is it them that's having the doubleheader tonight? The Brewers?
Yeah, they're winning their game right now.
They are, okay. So I was going to say
they were winning 4-0 at the end of our game. I will double check that right now.
Fantastic.
I'm not worried about the Brewers either.
Oh, I know.
It's 4-2,
Okay. Yeah,
bottom of the ninth.
it said it auto-corrected. Sorry, Sosa, our 2-game hero. Yeah. We were just talking about him. I think that he has really showed up and been amazing. Hopefully, Vinny's curse doesn't.
The fuck did I do?
I mean, you hate somebody, then you love them, then they get injured. We were just talking about it.
Okay, well, here, fun fact. I'm gonna start bashing on Harper right now.
We're gonna get there.
Oh God,
We're gonna get there.
You're just gonna fire me up and then try and put me
No,
out.
because
You're not a firefighter. You can't put this flame out.
Go away right now. Tom was asking about Sosa. We are so happy with his performance. I was kind of actually hoping. I mean, I know Stott had to play and be in tonight's game, but and he didn't do bad at all. Like Stott, he did pretty well tonight. But I was really hoping to see Sosa back in the game, and he was 5 for 5 in 2 games. 5 for 5. He was amazing. He was absolutely the hero of our games. I don't know. Maybe we should start considering something different.
The problem is his position.
Oh, here we go.
What? No,
What
I'm
do
not.
you mean?
He defensively this series.
What do you mean the problem is his position?
Well, you got Gene on second. He's an infielder. He's not an outfielder.
Yes, I know. He was playing shortstop.
So yeah, you got Gene. If he wants to have fill-in days for Stowe, I'll take that. But
Okay.
and he plays third base pretty good, so he could play for Boone.
I take whoever is hitting better. And Sosa was on fire. And why end the streak when he's like doing that good?
Well, he's also a player that can come into the game and not have to be consecutive games. We've put him in.
Stott could too.
Huh?
Stott could too.
I'm not talking about Stott.
But that's what I'm kind of arguing right now is why didn't Sosa play tonight? Why was Stott? And I understand that Stott hasn't played, so he needed to like get into the game. But Sosa has been unbelievable right now. So why pull him?
Because they
maybe
realized
that was the difference of the game tonight.
They realized they won the series.
It's not just about winning the series at this point, though. It's about getting games above your wild card.
Okay, we also fucking play them again, so we can sweep them. And we also play the Nationals. And then
I understand that, but what I'm saying is every win counts right now. So you can't just look at it as oh, well, we took the series, so there's that. Like, you have to look at every single game like it matters because it does.
But I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, the Padres should have to play like 3 more hard teams before their season ends. Like they're going to have to play the Dodgers. Like,
yeah, I get that, but you can't rely on other teams facing hard teams and like just hoping they lose. You have to only rely on yourself and your team. So put all your best players forward. That's how I look at it. Maybe it's just my opinion, but that's how I view it. Like every game matters right now. Mm-hmm. This is like all or nothing at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you're correct. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Oh shit!
But they're still.
So one other player I wanted to mention tonight, especially, was Bohm. I was really happy with Bohm tonight. He had a lot of great plays, offensively and defensively, if you ask me. Tonight.
He also missed a lot.
Not tonight.
Yes, he did.
I'm going to fight you. Thank you, Tom. Tom says she's right. It's all or nothing. Absolutely. It's crunch time now. Good. Get your shit together.
But Boom also is one of the reasons for the scores that brought that. The ball got past him because he tried diving at it again. And I told you, and I told him before we talked about this, Boom, stop fucking diving.
He actually had a couple great diving plays today, though. I'm not talking about the other 2 games of the series. And who lost this game was 2 people responsible, and it kills me to say it. It was Reese and it was David Robertson. They were the ones that lost this game for us tonight, unfortunately.
Are we going to talk about offense?
They are talking about offense.
Well, JT had his 17th So he's 17 for 17 on steals,
Yes, that's been a thing.
and that was after throwing somebody out, which is fucking awesome.
Mhm.
They kind of rubbed it in their face, and I loved it. Sorry, I have that in my notes.
It was game 2. It was an incredible play. JT throwing the ball to Sosa, who was covering second, and Sosa literally was jumping up like to catch the ball and to not interfere with the runner,
He played
and
leapfrog.
came down and actually like got him out. It was incredible. I just don't understand why anybody will ever try to run on JT. In your defense, Tommy's got you. He says he dives a little too much talking about Boom.
He dives when not needed. I hate that I keep saying it, but like he had a really good bare hand tonight. He actually took it off the chest kind of when he caught it. He brought it in.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about when he got hit by the pitch on second.
No, why would he barehand a ball thrown and pegging him?
I thought you were getting confused.
No, there was a bouncer that bounced up into his chest, and when it hit, he literally, his hand was there, got it the first, I think that was in, I want to say the 7th, right before we took the lead back. Or we took the lead back in the 8th. No, we 7th. They took it back in the 8th, and then went in the 9th. But it's the diving. The diving has to end. He has to accept that he's not that good at diving.
I don't think it's mostly like the diving has to end. He just needs to know what ball is actually supposed to be like dove for and what is not.
Yeah, no, that's like what I'm saying. It's like he has a ball that's like right next to him and he dives for it, and his dive just allows the ball to get through.
Tom says, well, my thing is, if he read the ball properly, he wouldn't have to dive to get the damn thing. And also, he would be there and ready to field it. And it's kind of like what we were saying a little bit, like know which ball is yours to.
Yeah.
Gotta read it. Gotta read.
There's a couple shitty dives. And that's not just on Boom. Segura had one. Stoat had one. I'm trying to think. I know Stoats was ugly. I don't even know why he even attempted it. He didn't even touch it. It was so far away. It was like you dove for no reason.
Yeah. So moving on to another batter that you were kind of talking about earlier before we wrap up offensive plays. Where the fuck is Harper?
I don't feel like his head is where it needs to be. And I don't know if it's because of where he's come back in after that.
What I was about to say is I don't think Harper is comfortable being the number 4 position.
Well, yeah, I know that's.
I really don't.
I agree with you 100%. I really feel like if we want to get him back mentally, and he should be in the 3 position.
Yeah.
If we want to get him back mentally, we need to piss him off.
I think he's already pissed off, but he's pissed off at himself.
Do you realize something in these last couple series? Besides the Giants, was he getting booed? Not at home, but
he gets booed everywhere he goes. Yes,
did not get booed.
Yes, he did.
Not as much as normal.
He gets booed everywhere he goes, unless it's home, of course. But
he's gone. He had 3 hits out of maybe 4 out of the last couple series. This is not the Harper we had before. This is not the MV3 that we were rolling with.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I really think that he thrives in the number 3 position. I think he needs to be back there, but I also love Bohm at the number 3 spot. So that's really tough for me because if he's hot, I'd rather have Harper hot than Bohm hot. But at the same time, Harper's not and Bohm is. So
you know what I'm not loving?
What's that?
Schwarber at that fucking 1 spot.
Okay, we're not even talking about that right now.
You're talking about
Harper.
spots.
No, we're talking about Harper.
Yeah, move Harper to 3, Bohm to 1, and move Schwarber to some other planet.
Tom said, I just realized what you just said.
Yep.
Go away.
Yep, ahead of him too.
Tom says the defensive troubles are not as bad this year, but they are still not great. We need to get something next year defensively.
Last year was fucking ugly.
Yeah.
Defensively, even the beginning of the season, like that
And
first
the bullpen was horrific.
The first Mets series when we blew that one game, like they came back in the 9th inning on like a 7-1. I mean, they came back and won the game. Like all of them, like I mean, we have 61 errors, which were I think third lowest in errors. But what the fuck?
Yeah.
I feel like pitching has a lot to do with that because like Syndergaard the other day just zipping it past fucking Reese.
I mean, there's just a lot of all different things that need to change and improve. I don't even know how else to say it.
Uh-huh.
So, do you have anything else that you'd like to say about Harper? Because you kind of went off track on that one.
Yeah, he needs to get back to being what he was before them 52 days happened. And I feel like when he was down in the minors, we got a lot of promise, but he was also down in the fucking minors.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that give or take, what, we have 25.
Tom says Rach is annoyed. He's not wrong.
We have 25 games left of this season, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
and
crazy.
He has 20 games to get his shit together before we go into a postseason. And if Rob needs to move him down into the 3 spot, Rob, move him down into the 3 spot.
Move him up.
Fuck you mean up?
He's at 4. You talking about Harper?
Yes.
Then you move him up.
And the 5? That's up. 3 is down.
All right, we're saying the same thing, but looking at it in a different way. I'm going like up in the numbers. You're going whatever. Put your wig back on, Mary.
I'm not even going to respond.
I know, because I know exactly where your mind is going. Okay, we're going to move on because Tom is absolutely right.
Even Philip,
Rachel's getting annoyed.
Philip turned.
Leave Philip alone. Guys, I agreed on the name Philip because I'm like, oh, Philip for Phillies. That makes sense. So, not bad. Tom says this is postseason. Unfortunately, no. We're not going to go there yet. We're not going to say it. We have the slightest little sliver of hope. I see it. You don't have to wave it in my face.
You have one next to you.
So that was actually mine. My bad.
I actually gave you the Eagles.
What do you have? Why didn't you just make it even?
I have the Flyers.
Why wouldn't you make it even when the Birds premiere this weekend? Disrespectful. It was warm and gross. So let's move on. This really isn't a segment, but something we always love to bring up and mention: the Phanlot autism awareness. So guys, if you share any of our posts, our videos, or comments, whatever, tag us. Use the hashtag along with tagging us. Autism awareness. We keep track of them all, which is behind my large head right now. And we're going to make a donation at the end of the Philly season, whether it's like regular season or postseason, whatever it is. That's when we're going to end it. And the higher the number, the higher the donation. And we were going to donate it to the Eagles Autism Foundation. So if you don't do anything else, do that.
It takes 2 seconds.
Literally 2 seconds. And it's for a fantastic thing for everybody, for the people that have autism and their families and their caregivers and all of that. We also wanted to bring up one of our newest. What are you doing?
I was just looking at my North Spear pen.
Oh my God.
I love it.
Wow. We also want to bring up one of our newest sponsors, which may or may not be our favorite. I'm not saying. I don't have a favorite. What? Righteous Spelling. You can go to www.righteousspelling.com and use promo code OCSN for 15% off the best beef jerky around. They are delicious.
Yeah, we actually just bought a bunch of Righteous Felon because this guy named Michael Shoewalker was trying to spam me in my email asking
What?
saying, yeah, he said that my PayPal spent $300 that they don't think I was acknowledged of. And I quickly responded, it is 2022. It is not 2002 no more. Not many people give a fuck about PayPal. And I was
PayPal
confused.
is still very much a thing.
Not as much as like there's Cash App, Venmo. There's a
Let's
bunch of other
move
payment.
on.
No, I'm not done yet.
Oh God, help me.
What?
Tom, where are you now, bud?
Credit card fraud is a felony, stealing someone's information. So if I'm going to eat righteous felon beef jerky, I'm going to commit a felony while doing it.
That is a horrible way to sell our sponsors beef jerky.
No, it's not.
What is wrong with you?
This guy probably still has a MySpace. PayPal, really?
Get out of here, Vince.
He has a Nokia
Vince, you're
brick
done.
phone
You're done.
that can't be broken.
You're done.
I'm done with this guy.
You are done.
This is the second person this week that's tried spamming me like I'm some dum-dum. I've never used PayPal in my life.
I could say so much right now, but I'm not going to.
Okay, well.
Hey, so I tried this pre-series, but you didn't pick up on it. I'm gonna try this one more time. Do you know what one of my favorite words is?
Oh, is that Lugaroo?
Oh, he learns from his mistakes. Lugaroo.
But do I?
No, you don't. You never do. You can go to www.lugaroo.co for all your custom clothing.
Or
Why does something smell like pot right now?
okay, I just clicked the pen.
That was weird.
But there is
Probably that neighbor. Remember, I smelt it this morning. When
there
I was
there was
walking down.
actually a lot of pot smoking going out at the gas station today. I stopped at that Liberty on 40, and I swear, 3
You're
out of the
so
4
upset,
cars
right?
at the gas pump were all pumping gas while smoking at least a blunt or a joint. And I was like, "Is this what we do now? We just get high and pump some gas?" Because
You know you can get high with your gas. But anyways, we're gonna end this conversation and stay on track.
can also drink it.
Oh my God. What is happening right now? Okay, so let's talk about our wild card news. Sorry guys for like the sponsors like back to back. Wild card news is brought to you by Sterling Pig. You can go to www.sterlingpig.com to order beer and see their local brews. So, like we were saying, the Brewers are still playing. They had a doubleheader today. What?
I think their game's done.
Is it done
I think
already?
so. Real quick, before we dive in, because this involves,
Uh-oh.
do you think the Braves knocked the Mets out and
Yes.
they knocked them into a wild card? And then do you think that favors us? Yeah, I mean, because like potentially the Braves
That's a
would
really hard
end up
question.
playing, which the Cardinals, I don't know what they're doing right now, but they're not playing baseball like they should be.
I don't really know how to answer that.
I mean, I feel
Actually, I think that I would rather it's first off, it depends who's pitching for
Mhm.
the Mets. If it's not Scherzer or DeGrom, I would rather face the Mets than the Braves, I think.
I'm not worried about DeGrom. DeGrom's on a pitch count and can't go past 5 innings, pretty much. He's good, but
Yeah.
the Braves took the time to worry about the other side of the baseball, and that's their fucking bullpen.
It's important sometimes bullpens make all the difference if you win or lose a game.
I mean, ever since the deadline and the All-Star break, I mean they have the best record post the All-Star break, and it's when they added all that power to their bullpen.
Yeah.
But I would hope they get knocked out by a better team. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
the Mets. They're going to be the first round knockout. I already fucking know it. I don't care if we get knocked out, because
Excuse me?
I'm looking at next season.
No, we're looking at this fucking season right now, dude. This is like the best chance we've had
I want us
in
to
a
go.
decade.
I want us to go as far as we can, but in my head, I'm not going to let myself get
All
let
or
down.
nothing. All or nothing. No, I disagree.
This is no different than. So how I'm going to be this season with another Philadelphia team, the Eagles. They made it to the playoffs. I expect them to go farther, which means they have to go and get the chip. Phillies, they make the playoffs. Hopefully get past the first round. That'd be cool. If they don't, that's fine. Next season, I want them to come in and beat the shit out of everybody that steps in front of them like they are the king of America. That's what I expect. I expect them to make good offseason decisions. There's a bunch of players that are going to be available this offseason, and they can roll from there. Are you listening to something in your fucking head?
I feel like I have like this buzzing sound that's like constantly like just swirling by me, and I'm just like, oh, what's that? What's that noise I keep hearing?
It's me. I'm in your fucking ear.
Wow. Welcome to the party.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, Atlanta is plus 11 right now. San Diego is 0.5, and Phillies are right there.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the Padres being a half game.
Milwaukee's currently 3, but
yeah.
it depends what actually happens tonight.
I think they have, for them being in the Central, there's a couple teams I feel like are going to put losses on their board that are going to keep them out. If they kept themselves at that, I think they got to like 1 or 2 games, and then they ended up starting down back. If they would have had themselves lower, it's going to be one game that literally is why they don't get into the playoffs.
Yo, you want to know something upsetting that's completely off topic? Because you've been doing it to me all night. My brand new NF sweatpants, they don't have any pockets.
I know how you love your pockets on your pants.
I need pockets, people. Okay, so that's wildcard news. Let's get into Rachel's mom joke because I'm tired, guys.
We didn't go.
What do you need?
No, we're not going to talk about tomorrow. That they're supposed to sign in. They're going to vote on the.
All right, well, let me pull up the thing.
And did you do Neshami?
That's for the mom joke.
God fucking damn it.
This isn't really Phillies news. It's just MLB news. So go on, Vincent.
So tomorrow they're going to be voting on some. I think it's fucking dumb.
Oh my God, I actually agree with you on something. What is happening right now?
I think when we were on with Chris, we talked about it briefly. Was them getting rid of the shift, but I didn't.
Which is stupid, in my opinion. I think it's so dumb.
There's some things to it that I kind of agree with. The pitchers, they get 15 seconds.
Oh, like the pitch clock. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
They get 20 seconds with somebody on.
Right. But
I agree with that.
The whole shift,
yeah,
I completely am 100% against.
So they're talking about this is supposed to speed up the game. So they're allowed 2 disengagements. Okay. After the third one, if it does not register as an out, which they're allowed a disengagement for a break, and they're allowed disengagement to throw as if they're trying to throw somebody out. If they throw and the person doesn't get thrown out.
Are you talking about the pitcher count? Okay. So you brought up the shift, and now I just cannot.
Well, no, that's part of it. It's like a 4-part. But if he disengages from the pitching mound, like the rubber on the pitching mound, that third time, it's automatically a balk. You know what I mean? And like that could change. Yeah, that can make a game longer. Mm-hmm. Like say you have somebody like Trey Turner or JT Realmuto.
It's not going to make the game longer at all because they have that 20 second to throw the next pitch. It's not.
They're making bases 3 inches bigger. They're going from 15 to 18.
So stupid.
Yeah. Batters are only allowed 8 seconds. If the batter, their whole
8 seconds for what?
Well, I mean,
their whole ritual shit.
Yeah.
You know what I think they should have a cap on is timeouts. Whether it's the batter, the catcher, the pitcher, like they just randomly call timeouts whenever, and it's up to the umpire to grant it or not. But why?
I mean, also the umpire should do better at disagreeing with timeouts.
Well, some of them do. They won't.
Yeah, but
they don't always
there's
grant
some that where
them.
like it's been both sides of the ball where either we're getting ready to throw or the other team is, and then the hitter goes no, timeout,
Mhm.
and we don't even see them fucking do anything. It's like they're just like, yeah, I'm calling timeout.
Well, they either say it or they put their
Yeah.
hand up, and then the ump will decide to grant it. Typically, they do grant
Yeah.
it, but
So-
occasionally no. If they think it's too late to call it, they'll let it go.
So on both sides of the ball, if they violate that rule between the 15 or 20 seconds or the 8 seconds, it's either for the batter it's a strike or for the pitcher it's a ball. I think it's ridiculous. And then this whole shift rule,
Yeah, this is the one that pisses me off the most.
you can't have more than 2 players on one side of the field, and players cannot switch positions.
That is defense.
Yeah.
That's defense. It's strategy. It's knowing your other, like the team you're against. That is part of the game. To take that away makes zero sense to me. It's strategy, dude.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
I can't stand it at all. I think it's so stupid, and I so hope that they vote no on that. And I don't think they're going to, which makes me even more mad.
Yeah, all of these things that they've set up, they've done in the minors, and I think there's some college programs that are actually running it. And
I don't like it.
They're like, oh, it's working out down here, but it's also you're in the fucking minors. You're not looking at the MLB. You're not major league. I understand they're a product of a potential major league player, but it's not.
I highly disagree with it.
I don't understand. Wouldn't you think they would have made the bases smaller if they were trying to speed up gameplay?
What they're doing is making it easier. They're making the game easier.
Yeah, but like think about all the times that
should never be a thing. It's a sport for a reason. It's competitive. It's competition. If you can't compete, then you don't belong there. Why are we constantly trying to make sports easier? I don't understand it. I highly disagree with it. I just think it's stupid.
I think they're looking at the money.
Get out of here. They don't need more money. Just
no.
Get out of here.
They're looking at making more money with less work. So if they can take a 4-hour game and turn it into 2.5 hours, and that's all they have to worry about, that's what they're going to do. It's a quicker production on a product. That's all it is. Quicker outs, 1, 2, 3 innings, game's over right there. There's no drawn out, which I don't get because I would want to go. Maybe they should go and move beer from the 7th inning to the 8th that you can buy at the stadium and you'll make more money. Like, if games are too long, obviously either you're
Let's not even talk about how much beer costs at stadiums. Though.
$18 fucking dollars.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, and when we go with this next game, it's gonna suck.
It always does. All right. Did you say your piece?
I guess we'll have
That's a
more
loaded question
information
for you.
tomorrow when we do the pregame because they should have the vote by then. But I think it's stupid as fuck.
I agree. Absolutely agree.
Like the next thing they're gonna do is they're gonna be like, well, instead of having, I would think it's about like a 3 3/4 inch baseball, they're gonna be like, it's a 5-inch baseball, so that way it's more hittable.
It's like a softball.
Yeah, it's gonna be more hittable.
Also, softball people are badass, and dude, they amaze the hell out of me.
Well, no, they make the ball bigger, then they have to start pitching like softball. So now we can get some girls in this game. Get some girl softball players. You ever see them fucking pitch?
Yes. What do you think I was just fucking saying?
What I'm just saying. The dudes that play softball, I don't think they pitch that way, if I remember correctly. They actually do throw the ball overhand, right?
No.
No, they do. Do they?
It's like that's a rule in softball.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. God, you really did piss me off tonight. Fuck. All right. I'm not even going to give you a chance to talk anymore.
Chamonix.
Let's go into Rachel's mom joke and end this because this guy is driving me nuts. You can go. Oh, no. Rachel's mom joke is brought to you by Neshaminy Creek Brewing Company. You can go to www.neshaminycreekbrewing.com and check out all their awesome beer and more. So we're gonna try one tonight. What is it called? Did you grab the right one?
Yeah, I grabbed the new one. It's Miss Erzen
I'm sorry, what?
Bridge. It's a German style. Yeah, pronounce that. Can somebody from the Chamonix please reach out to us and give us?
I'm gonna do it like this. Ready? Miss Erzberg. I'm going with.
That doesn't sound German.
Erzberg.
No, that should sound more pissed off when you say that word. If you're gonna
Erzberg. Oh, this one's not that bad. It's 5.2% alcohol volume.
Weak sauce, applesauce.
I cannot deal with you right now. There you go. I like the can. They always have the most coolest cans ever. Like if you ever collect anything like that, those are actually really cool to collect.
Besides our pop up or big head that we're gonna get of Jesse.
Spoiler alert!
I was thinking about taking all of our sponsors and making like a little blanket out of it.
How could you? You just gave away our thing. Let's hope Jesse
doesn't listen this deep in the episodes.
How disrespectful, bro. I like it. I think. Wait. It was like a weird aftertaste. I like it initially.
Well, it's also a little warm. It's been sitting here for a little.
Yeah, I know, because he won't stop talking. Oh no. What is he doing? What are you doing right now? Are you like trying to mix it with Bud Light?
Ew, why the fuck would someone do that? I was trying to taste the difference.
You think it tastes like Bud Light?
Well, it's a Pilsner, I think, is what it said. Or it's a German style lager. It's unfiltered, but no, it has a really good.
Use your words. You can do this. I believe in you.
It has a good IPA feel after. Like I drink our normal beer because I like sitting here and slamming back beers all day.
If you were like a blonde and your hair was a little bit shorter, you'd look like Bobby.
What the fuck?
Sorry. Go on. Did I just offend you? I love you, Bobby. All right, I'm moving on to the mom joke because I cannot deal with you anymore. You ready, Vince? Do you remember it? Ew, you nasty ass.
No, it's your fault.
Now time for the Rachel mom joke.
Do you remember it from earlier?
Slightly. That impact I took to my head really just makes my memory gone.
I could say other things. How do you keep a person in suspense? No answer? Cool. I'll tell you tomorrow. Did you just do that? Seriously? All right, guys. Next up is the Phillies versus the Nationals. If we don't win this, we're just toast. We don't even deserve to be in.
That's a sweep.
I don't want to hear that because you keep saying that about every team we keep facing. Okay, go back and watch the eps. So we will be back. Oh, I really am annoyed with you. Tom is so right. We will be back with a pre-series for that, and then we'll see you after that for the post-series. So if you stuck with us,
I'm gonna be fucking
put up
drunk.
with me and put up with him, whoever you can't stand more. Thank you.
It's gonna be early bedtime.
Oh my god.
Between the Phillies and the Eagles. Remember when we used to go between the Flyers and the Phillies during that COVID year? Oh my god.
Somebody send me help, please.